Okay, we have some uh, track and we want to evaluate the competition. So the track looks like this. We can open it in editor, update it, whatever. We have a folder with the track and we have a folder prepared for data from flight loggers. So it's right now empty directory. And let's open the viewer. The viewer wants to open previous competition. We don't have one right now. We will open the track, so it's in the directory. We need to define folder with flight logs in IGC format. So IGC files is the name of default folder for FRDL software, so I'm using that. And we need some folder for results, and it can be same as the competition. Then we can download from website the list of crews, but we don't have online right now, so let's start with offline. As you can see, the track was loaded and we will define some crews. So we have some crews. We need to define start time. We need to define speed of flight and other parameters such as registration and type. The classify means if the crew will be added into contest. We can edit those information also later, so the menu is opened by right click button and with right click and the create crew, and then we just create the crew and define some start time and the copilot. It's recommended to fill out all values because the website later requires all the values, and the speed is necessary to compute some results, so therefore it is needed to enter. When we have some crews, then we would like to define start time, which all values can be edited through the dialog. So when we double click on the crew, or when we can also select it by right button and choose the edit crew or remove crew item. Then we would like to enter start times because and categories we don't know it in advance, or the categories are known categories are known from registration. We selected for every crew the category ARAL1, and right now we would like to create start list. The start list is created by entering the time of start, so it can be entered directly. there is like benevolent formatting, and you can see the crews were reordered according to start time, and they have no score because there is no track so far. Yeah, and sit will start at 10:07. 10:07. Right now we can export the start list into web browser, and it can be printed. As you can see, the speed is not defined. There is preparation time and entry point time, which is defined by category and track. So it must be edited into track in advance. There is some space for notes, like to print the start list multiple times, to be able to write landing precision and so on. We can modify also the speed, which is needed yet. The viewer doesn't help you to organize the crews according to speed, so you have to do it yourself. The website does that. Right now, when we have crews, we would like to evaluate them so that they made a flight. We can download the logs, so I have plenty of logs prepared. And yeah, let's start with Jesse. I know that Jesse had log number 4. It's not here. When I copy the file from the logger to folder, it appears, and I can select the right log, so I can see the it was number 4. I can see information such as time of first fix and time of last fix, which is useful when I want to reuse logger multiple times. And yeah, right now the track appeared, and you can see that yeah, you can browse the track by zooming to the track, and to you can move also by arrows on the keyboard, and you can see the position and the time, so you can manually verify the time, the last fix before gate or last fix after gate, to verify that the time was correct. Let's try to assign more logs. So Buster was logger number 6. Woody had number 14. You can see the contestants which was already assigned in the list. So if you make some mistake and assign log number 14 twice, you can see both names there. And yeah, now I'm looking for log for Sarge, which was number 1, log for Sit, which was number 8, and log for Lenny, which was this one. So right now I have logs assigned to every contestant. I can see that I have probably mistake in the start times, because the logs are always trimmed by start time, so it's probably 5 minutes off or 3 minutes off, depends on settings of the competition. You can check that also, and now you can check the times on the gates. So when I open the crew, like edit crew, I can see some manual values. So I can set, I can define number of photos which was spotted and number of markers, landing accuracy. I can review time on gates, and right now I can see that the difference is 5 minutes. So measured time was 9:12 and calculated is 9:07. So this suggests that I have entered incorrect start time. Again, it could be, should be something like that probably. Oh, sorry, measured is 12, so plus 5 minutes. So I can change the settings like this, and then I can see scoring according to that settings. Finally, when I have proper time, I can see the times on the, this one is like hidden gate or secret gate, and I can compare the value with the expected one, so and verify that it's computed correctly. If there is some issue, I can manually modify the time. So for example, in some cases when fixes are missing, you can like triangulate value and like improve scoring if the logger was somehow working in somehow incorrectly. So you can adjust the value measured by logger. Also, you can see measurement on speed sections or some other measurement such as space sections or polygons, etc. Here you can see some summary. Yeah, and that's it. This kind of correction of start time and of and settings of number of markers or landing accuracy or some penalty for circling or for something can be entered in the dialog. And right now you have results, and you can see order in the category. So in this case, is the order the same because the scores are the same, because probably the start time was incorrect. So if you are happy with results, you can export. You should press evaluate result, which recomputes the score again against the logger, and you can open the result list, which is like overview of all values ready to print. If you are not happy with something, for example, you want to add some secret gates or like adjust some settings like entry time, you can do that in editor. As you can see that the time on entry point is selected on 7 minutes, and you want, for example, 5 or something, you need to change it like this. Then you probably want to clone the settings to other subcategories, and then you will save the settings, and viewer loads the settings immediately. But if you want to or it doesn't recompute automatically everything because it takes time, so you need to click on evaluate all, and then you can see the results again and print results with those updates. Well, and that's it. This is like the basic way to evaluate competition.